Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Welcome back to a quick beer review, going back up to Firestone Walker, courtesy of Sean at Firestone Walker. I appreciate you guys sending beers. This is the 2015 Oaktoberfest. I'm fired up to drink this beer. I love this time of year when Oktoberfest beers start coming out, although they say on our little card that we got that the leaves are starting to change and the weather's changing and it's time for Oktoberfest. I beg to differ. Here in North County, San Diego, it's been almost 100 degrees the last week and a half. It is miserable in the garage. I apologize for the noise you might be able to hear. I have a little air conditioning unit out here and it's on because it's about when I plugged it in, it was like 87 degrees out here, and it's down to 82. It's warm, so I apologize for the noise, but it has to happen. Football is starting next weekend, so I'm trying to get the garage cooled off. It's supposed to be 100 the whole week, so I'm going to have this thing running all week to try and be able to hang out here next weekend for college football. So this beer is per the label 5.2%. It says Oak Aged Lager, Firestone Walker. They're up in San Luis Obispo. Or no, they're in not San Luis Obispo, Paso Robles. And this little card that they sent with the beer says Prost on it. And it just talks about the Oktoberfest. It says leaves are starting to turn. It can only mean one thing. Oaktoberfest is back. Oak aged mature fest beer has become a seasonal staple at Firestone Walker since 2006 when it debuted. Brewed with German ingredients and lager in French oak barrels. It doesn't say how long that they put in those barrels, but says it's available in 6-packs and on draft at Firestone Walker tap rooms and across our distribution footprint. Let us know what you think of it. So, again, not a style of beer, obviously, that I drink all the time. It's a seasonal thing for me, but I loves me some Oktoberfest beers. So, always super stoked and thankful when Sean at Firestone Walker sends beer for us me and my other fellow YouTubers that drink beer to check out. It's pretty cool that there's still breweries that care about like what people like us say and think about this beer. Like they don't have to care what we say. I'm one person, it doesn't mean anything, but it's super rad of them to do that. So this beer, it looks awesome. It's like a copper color. Not a whole lot of carb in the glass. It's pretty still. That might just be from the barrel aging, but a finger of bright white head. It looks awesome. I need to get some Firestone Walker glassware. It needs to happen at some point because none of these videos that I do have proper glassware, and it's just we're selling the beer short. Smell this thing. It's just so gosh, I got a comment on, I think it was last year's Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest beer, and I just talk about how for me Oktoberfest beers are just like liquid brown bread. That's what this smells like. It is just sweet, bready. I would say, I mean, I don't know if it smells super oaky to me, but there's like an earthy kind of woody thing. But it's just like sweet, like it just reminds me of holidays. Yeah, I mean, brown bread, I always talk about like when you used to go, I mean, me growing up, we'd go to steakhouses or whatever, and you know, they'd bring out before you ate, you'd get the plates of the brown bread. I love that stuff still to this day. That's what this beer smells like to me. There's like a tiny bit of like a grassy, maybe hop thing, but this is just sweet, rich, a little roasty, just all kinds of awesome malt. It smells great. Let's go and taste it. Cheers. Thanks to Firestone Walker for the beer. It is delicious. I will say, and I mentioned when I just looking at it, it looked very still in the glass. It feels very still on my palate. It doesn't feel prickly. I don't know what carbonation is supposed to be like traditionally with Oktoberfest beers. They're usually like in big steins and like huge heads, and I think just because this is barrel aged, maybe it takes away the carb a little bit, but everything that you're smelling, it's just rich, sweet, malty. That little bit of roast I was smelling doesn't really go over to the taste, but this is brown bread in a glass, and I love it. You guys know, just watching my channel, I drink mostly hoppy beers, and low ABV hoppy beers these days at that. Something like this is such a change of pace for me, and I love this time of year when I see these and I start drinking them. It just reminds me of how much I like this style. Just super non-offensive, easy drinking, crushable. Just it's light, it's sweet, it's bready. I mean, it's warm today. It's very thirst quenching. I could chug this beer. Should we just pour the rest of it and chug it? I'm not going to do that because I have to take a picture, but something like this, like, it's just, what did Eric used to say? Quaffable, just so drinkable. Just something, there's, you know, we were talking this weekend, we were brewing beer. Like, my mom's not the biggest fan of hops. She doesn't love hoppy beers. Like, something like this she would love. And if you're not a big fan of hoppy beers, like, Oaktoberfest beers are probably your jam. So, like I said, super non-offensive, easy drinking, sweet, malty, rich, delicious. There's even like a little bit of like honey thing. I love it. This is good stuff. So they sent a 6-pack of this. I have 5 more cans of this to drink. I will gladly drink these. Looking forward to drinking the next 5 cans of these. But yeah, if this is in your area and you see it, this is definitely worth your time, I think. So good stuff from the folks at Firestone Walker. That's Oaktoberfest, the old 2025 iteration of their Oaktoberfest beer. Did you guys have this one yet? Are you seeing it? I don't know what the cost on this is. Usually Firestone Walker stuff is affordable. And something like this, I always talk about, for where I'm at in North County, San Diego, like, distribution's kind of wonky with their hoppy beers. So I see a lot of their beers aren't really fresh. Something like this, it doesn't need to be fresh. I didn't even talk about when it was canned, by the way. Canned July 10th. So, time of recording, this has been in the can for 6 weeks already. It's delicious. You don't have to worry about age with this. So, yeah, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.